Good afternoon, you all. It's Loretta here. Chloe's right here. Just wanted to let you all know that we made it back home. We're currently sitting at the beach, if you can tell. We named our sitting area Ted. Somebody wrote Ted on there, so he's named Ted. So we had to come visit Ted. We're at Little River State Beach. It is 61 degrees here right now. There's no wind. It's pretty much mostly blue sky. Beautiful sunset. Look at this. I don't know if you can see that. It's just absolutely beautiful. Anyway, so on the way home, I was going to do some river fishing, but I decided there's a couple spots I stopped at, but there are people smoking pot and everything. I don't like the smell of that. It hurts my lungs. And a couple other people look pretty sketchy, so I'm just like, nah, I'll just meander. So I stopped at a couple places I've been wanting to stop at, met a lot of nice people, had the most amazing pizza ever I've ever had. And I'll upload that later, but I couldn't quite pinpoint what the sauce was that they used, and I asked, and it turned out it's a chipotle sauce. They had it was a tri-tip pizza, so they had chipotle sauce. Let me grab her. She wants to say hi. Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Chipotle sauce, they shred their own cheese, which makes all the difference because store-bought cheese is just like eh. And then it was tri-tip, and the way that he said that they marinate the tri-tip for several days, and then he smokes it for 2 to 3 hours. Tender, fall off, just melt in your mouth, tender. And then there's mushrooms on there, caramelized onions, and the crust is organic wheat crust. Wonderful, wonderful. I will also share the link of that restaurant. It's there in Big Flat, off of 299, and they brew or ground their own organic coffee in-house. They do a lot of stuff in-house, so they have sandwiches and wraps and donuts and scones and coffee and tea and everything, and then they have a gift shop. So if you're ever in the area, I do encourage you to go check them out, and let me know if you do check them out, what you ordered, how it was, and if you tried this pizza, tri-tip pizza, the best pizza I've ever had. And each pizza comes as a 12-inch, so I have like half of it in the car right now. I haven't made it quite home yet because Chloe needed beach time, and so we're just sitting here enjoying a very nice it's warm here. It was hot over there. It's 20 degrees cooler here, but there's no wind, and it's amazing. So if you're new to my channel, and I thought today was the 29th, everyone. It's the 28th. So I let my boss know at the farm that I'm back in town. I'll be there in the morning, but I have to do my overnight job tonight at 8 to 8, it's a 12-hour shift. But yeah, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Please like, subscribe, leave a positive comment. What's your favorite pizza? I thought mine was a combination with a little bit of anchovies on it. That's good. You know, anchovies isn't for everybody. It's an acquired taste, and little bit goes a long way, trust me. But this tri-tip pizza at this restaurant that I will let you know in the other video, I'll also put it in the comment section on this one as well. In my opinion, the most amazing pizza. They've owned that place for over 20 years. They started making the pizza 15 years ago, and it's doing well. And again, they have a gift shop and everything, and it's right on the river, and very, very, very nice people. Very nice people. So yeah, go check them out. I stopped at a couple different campsites just to kind of scout and see what was there. Found some interesting, I would call it a relics at one campsite. The old-fashioned United States Forest Service fire pit, where they had the door and you would open it and put your firewood in there and close the door, and it had a damper that you can use to control the fire, and a little vent on the top, and then you can also cook on it if you wanted to. You know, like put your pans on there and whatnot. Most of them were destroyed, broken, damaged, vandalized, and it saddens me that you get so many people that appreciate the outdoors, our national parks, the beach, everything like that, and going into wildlife, Mother Nature, and protecting it, cherishing it. Hi, dog. Where your owner is. There's a dog that just showed up. Hi, are you friendly? Okay. Kind of cool. Got maybe a husky mix. It's got one blue eye, one brown eye, but it's going off that way. Anyway, it saddens me that some people just destroy everything. I mean, nearly every single, and I don't know how many campsites were in this. It's at Hayden Flat campground area off 299. I want to stay there. It looked like they had 2 bathrooms. It pretty much, it looked clean, except almost nearly every single fire pit had trash in it from cans, and I did pick up a lot of that and put it in the trash. But I don't understand why people do that. Even the campsite I was at, I was very surprised. The spot that I picked did not have any trash in the fire pit. There were a few pieces of plastic and some bottle caps, like beer caps and stuff, I picked up before I left, and you know, it's like, leave it better than what you found it. And I know there's other people who have YouTube channels that they go out and in the wilderness and they camp, and they do the same thing. They'll pick up trash, and that's what I do too. It breaks my heart that you got those people that do that. And I'm loving my new hat, by the way. I picked this up, I think I only paid maybe $2 or $4. It was on clearance at, guess what? Petco, of all places, where I got Chloe her hat too. Although I think hers was $1, $2 or something. It's in a previous video. Anyway, enough rambling about that. And then I found a bridge. Well, I would say I found it because I never noticed it, and I'm always crossing 299 to go to the dentist. I've been on that highway so many times, and I never noticed it. But this time I was taking my time getting back, and I just happened to glance over. It's like, oh, there's an old bridge over there. It's in another video too, but you can definitely tell it was part of the old 299, where it tied into, or once tied into it, and then they kind of did a cut around. Pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, I diverged. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name's Loretta. This little ball of energy is Chloe. Hi, Chloe. Hi. She had fun too. And when we have time, we do go camping. We go hiking. I wanted to go hike this year though, but due to my health, it's not the year for it, I guess. But next year I'm hoping. And I live on a horse farm for now. In fact, I had a really great conversation just before making this video with my boss, so I'm hoping things get better there, because I do like it if the drama goes away. I'm not a drama person, so but I think our communication is getting better and we're starting to understand each other a little better. So we'll see. I don't know. But anyway, I love to cook. I love to bake. I especially love to cook on a campfire or on the barbecue with charcoal. I'm not a big gas fan on the charcoal. I must be tired. I'm not a big fan of gas cooking on a grill. I prefer charcoal or wood, put a little piece of cherry wood on there or something, apple, whatever, just have fun. And I love to share those experiences with you. To all my subscribers who have stayed with me, supported me, encouraged me with your kind thoughts, your comments, keeping them positive. I appreciate you so much, beyond words that I can express. I thank you. I made this channel for those who are new. As like in the beginning, it's like, and it still is, as a living diary after a really bad, heartbreaking breakup. Long story. That's in previous videos too. Feel free to go check all the other ones out. And I do have depression and anxiety, and it's a way, if I'm going through something rough, I'm able to express it through video rather than writing it down, and I can go back and see how I handled that situation at that time, what my thoughts were, and it's helped a few people, and that warms my heart greatly, guys and gals and everyone. It does, to bring something of value to someone else and let them know that, hey, I'm here, you want to chat, let's chat, and I'm trying to get to that point where I can go live. Right now, it's looking like it's taking forever. Not giving up though. I'm having fun making content and enjoying what Chloe and I do, and sharing shenanigans at the farm, because you never know what those horses, goats, rabbits, or chickens, cats too, are gonna do. Sometimes we have, I named the raccoon Cookie. Sometimes he or she'll show up and eat all the cat's food. And then we have some foxes that show up. Sometimes you get deer, a bear every once in a while, though I haven't seen one. I've seen bear sign, but for the most part, what an amazing adventure we had. And most of it, I did try to fish at Lewiston Lake. A reel broke on one pole, and I forgot sinkers for the other pole. So, plus it was like almost 90 degrees out there. It was no shade, too hot for Chloe, so we're just like, nah, we'll try again the next day. So I tried to do the river fishing, but every spot I went to, and I don't know what it was. This was a crazy weekend, I guess, for people. But there were so many drunken people, and this one spot I wanted to fish, there were like 4 or 5 drunken guys, no women down there, and I'm like, no, that's super sketchy. So I left. And then I thought I would try different spots along the way home, but then I diverged and decided to explore, and in doing so, I met some amazing people and had amazing food. Beautiful. And again, in the comments there, let me know what your favorite pizza is. I do now feel my new favorite pizza is this tri-tip pizza from this restaurant. I will share all that below here when I get all this uploaded. There's so much to share. I made a funny video, or tried to make a funny video. We had a free concert. Let me tell you about this. Last night, they started where the campground is. You have 299 Trinity River, and then there's houses on the other side. From about 6 or 7 p.m. to about 1 or 1:30 in the morning, they were having a ball, blasting music from reggae to Mexican to that techno, where I could imagine people in neon colored lights painted on their body and whatever else, and just do and all, I mean, it was crazy. So my neighbor, which his name is Alex, he was camping there and fishing too, and he kind of took a big brother role and was watching over me because he realized I was by myself, so he made sure that I was safe, which I appreciate. And this morning he left. I left a few hours after because I needed to make sure that the fire was died down, and I put it out with water, the rest of it. But he's like, did you hear music all night? I'm like, I think they stopped about 1:30. He's like, yeah, I think that's when, because I looked at my watch and I didn't hear anything. It's like, man, it was loud. And yeah, so I kind of just joked around. It's like, yeah, we got a free concert basically. But yeah, but it was fun. It was fun. So can't complain. And it was only $15 a night to stay there, which is pretty good. But the downfall is they turned the water off, and the reason being because there's been a lot of wildfires going through there, and then the pipes, there's something, they need to replace the pipes, and they're not wanting to put the funding into it, and there's no longer a camp host there. So if you do decide to camp, it's Junction City Campground, off at 299, Trinity County, California, right next to the Trinity River, and good fishing, steelhead, salmon, and German brown, world class, from what I've found out. And I'll post all that in the comment section here. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, made it back, and we're just relaxing before we head home and turn around and go to work. It's just the way it is. But so yeah, again, if you're new, welcome. Thank you for finding me, and please keep comments positive, no negative comments, please. I don't have time for that. Anyway, with that said, Chloe and I are gonna, oh, that's so, look at this, if you can see it. Wow, that's beautiful. Chloe and I are gonna sit here for a little bit longer, watch this amazing show at the beach, and yeah, have a good night, everyone. I'll chat with you later, and thank you so much.